Welcome, Libra Scorpio, to your Astro Dice reading for June. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on over here for this beautiful June. So, okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Best message coming out for the month. Yeah. Ooh, Jupiter coming out with some Libra energy in the 5th house. Talk about that love. There it is, right? Oh my gosh, how funny. Okay, let's go. Okay, Jupiter is talking about your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Got that luck this month. And got some Libran energy, keeping it balanced. This energy is diplomatic, gracious. It seeks harmony, balance in relationships. And going straight into that 5th house of what you create, what you love, your romance, where you have fun, romance, create things you are proud of. Very nice. So let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. So going straight over here to this Jupiter. Why is this Jupiter here for the beginning of the month? Spirit, please tell us. Ooh. Okay, feeling like someone is not reaching out at this time. Giving you a little heartache and a little loss right now. Wanting this person to reach out. Wanting someone to reach out, right? Spirit says just believe and succeed within the 5th house. So it could be that you guys were manifesting someone, right? Wanting them to reach out. Bringing on the heartache over here. Hoping, wishing that they would, come through. Okay, let's see. Clarifying on the reach out. I want you to reach out to me. Could be about having some fun. It could be love. It could be maybe you want somebody to reach out for, to you because you're creating things. Take it how it resonates. Everybody's story is a little bit different. But let's see what we have over here. Yes. Could feel like you have a backsliding relationship and you really want this person to come through, or there just is no relationship at all. But Spirit says be sure, right, to keep the faith within this situation. Right, and that's crazy because it says right here, believe and succeed within the situation to get to your victory. The heartache and the loss, feeling like there is some delays within the situation. So the very beginning of the month could be really weighing you down, making you feel like, you know what, I want this. It could be a reconciliation of a backsliding relationship. It could be that I want this relationship and there's just delays for them to come towards me. I have lack of passion. Or you're feeling like they have lack of passion towards you. But it does feel like you're trying to keep the hope alive over here, my friends. You do have the Wheel of Fortune. So it does feel like there will be a turning point. There will be a change that is coming that you don't see just yet. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So you definitely do have the good luck. There's that Jupiter coming in saying you do have the good luck. You just have some ups and downs right now. But what you don't see is actually inevitable, that this person will come towards you. Wow. Okay, guys. That's what that's what I'm talking about, right? Okay, let's see. This person will cycle into your life. You're gonna have a new beginning here coming out. Right now, you're just having some delays and probably a little frustration, waiting. Trying to keep yourself as balanced as possible with that Libra. Getting to the middle of the month, please tell us what's going on to the middle of the month. Around the 10th, the 11th through the 16th. Your intuition is a little off right now about the situation, feeling like you are a little closed off. Wow, you do have the throat chakra coming in with this communication. The challenging times are ending. I think it's kind of crazy though, because it says your intuition, use your intuition about the situation. Communication is necessary. when you're talking about that throat chakra, listen to what's going on around you. Pay attention to the conversations around you with the challenging times. In reverse, I like that though. Because that says that your challenging times are on their way out during the middle of the month. There is communication coming in. So pay attention with your intuition. Intuitively, it says you know that something is happening. Intuitively, you know that, you know what, you're going to have this turnaround. So make sure you're keeping your self-belief and, you know, and your self-doubts. Keep your self-beliefs up and your self-doubts down. Allowing that intuition to really take place. You're doubting your, oh my gosh, doubting your own magician, your own manifestation. I'm telling you, a lot of you have manifested this on that strawberry moon or somewhere around there. Could be months that you've been doing so as well. But it says there is this powerful watch for it. Your intuition on your manifestation. Have the self-confidence and the willpower to understand that your manifestation is coming in because of the Wheel of Fortune and the Jupiter. Okay. The creativity that you need for the 5th house is also coming through. So if you feel like you are creatively blocked at this time, sit down, reassess the situation, take some meditation time so that you can open up that intuition to say, you know what, I do have what it takes for creative things. And you might be just creatively blocked as well, right? Take action where fun is needed also. Will also help you unblock your intuition and also raise the vibrations of your energy. Clarifying on the throat chakra, please, for the communication. Could be dealing with a Libra. Doesn't have to be having the 9 of Cups. But it feels like you're kind of in self-protection mode. Or they may be a little bit in self-protection mode. Somebody is in self-protection mode over here. But it does feel like you are getting your 9 of Cups. But just be careful. They do feel like there is a little self-protection. They are kind of holding back a little bit, right? So it does feel like, yeah, the communication that you need is coming through. But they're a little protected. Especially if you guys have already had a fight and you're reconciliating this situation, or you manifested someone, maybe you don't even know this person, so they could be a little bit in self-protection mode. It could be because they just got out of a bad relationship. You guys are just calling in a soulmate that you don't even know. You're like, hey, who are you, right? But I'm going to protect myself because, you know, I'm not going to get hurt. So it feels like the only reason that they're really in self-protection mode is because they don't want to get hurt. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Challenging times are over with the 5 of Cups. It's almost like where you felt that there was disappointment, you had all this grief, you felt like there was no 2 of Cups behind you. That is now over, my friends. Clarify on why that is over. Because you have the World card. Oh my gosh. I said that before though. This is going to take a whole new world. Opening up a whole new door. A door that you might not even see. It's almost like the invisible door of a new chapter has happened during the beginning of the month, but you don't see it with the Wheel of Fortune, right? This is because it's, you know, this is like the new cycle change. Unfortunately, a lot of times it's so fresh, so new, we don't recognize it. Of course, you're not going to recognize. It's not like there's like a real door there that you're really walking through, right? It's it's just it's a metaphor, right? So yeah, this is where you're going to be able to travel. This is where you're going to feel like you're attaining the fulfillment of your life, celebrating your life, them finally arriving to you, getting what you want, feeling accomplished, the completion that you're looking for, them finally opening up to you. Take it how it resonates. This is where, yeah, you're going to feel like, okay, now I can actually feel the new chapter. Because now that I get the 9 of Cups, now you can feel it. See, a lot of times we have to be able to see it, feel it, you know, have something material in my hand to be able to be aware of the cycle change. Because like I said, it's not like it's just a real door pops up and you're like, hey, I think I'll walk through that. It was only so easy, right? And we know, guys, that anytime we go through cycle changes and get to these new completions and things, it's going to be challenging times. we have to fight for it, right? It's not always as easy as it seems. You have the Sun card at the end of the month around the, around the 19th. You could have, yeah, the sun is shining. This is where you feel like a shining superstar. Your life is coming together. This is the big yes card of the deck. This is where you feel your pleasure. You feel like you know, you're going to be in the spotlight of this person, of these people, whatever it is you're doing, having fun, doing the things you want to do, creating. If you're having creator's block, your creative block is now, you know, gone. I can now create. I can now feel like the artist that I want to be. I now feel like the love that I wanted is here and surrounding me, right? If I'm having fun, then I'm going out having fun, going to the beach, doing the things I want to do. Just feeling warmth, feeling pleasure, feeling like you're in control of the situation, feeling like you have the lead, you're in control, you are the emperor. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the destiny. And that's really where you're going because of the Wheel of Fortune. This is destined for you to strengthen the bond. You will be strengthening the bonds within this situation, whatever the situation may be. It could just be that you and the band, you know, or you painting and needing to get out there. You and your friends, strengthening bonds. You and your loved ones, strengthening bonds. But however it is, that is the Ace of Pentacles saying, this is my destiny, this is my opportunity, and this is where I'm feeling like I'm actually doing what I wanted to do. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the World, and the Ace of Pentacles along with the Destined card. Which is, once again, what, guys? The Wheel of Fortune twice. So it's saying, here's your Wheel of Fortune again. 10, 10. These cards are the same cards. This is destined to happen. Let it go with the flow, guys. Try not to over-obsess upon the situation to where it gets to the point where it's like, it shuts down my intuition. It confuses me. It causes, you know, anxieties. Just let it go. You put your manifestation out there. You cried out to the universe. Do whatever you did, right? Just let it go. Let the universe take care of it, right? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, then, you know, God's rejection is, you know, is our protection. But in this case, guys, it's more like just let it go because it's coming anyways. It's destined to happen. It literally says, Wheel of Fortune twice, this is destined to happen. One way or another. You have the Sun, the biggest yes card in the deck, besides the Ten of Cups, which I always called the second biggest yes card, right? And then, of course, the third would be the Nine of Cups, right, for our own reasons. But definitely the Sun over here shining, telling you you are in control of your destiny. This is probably a soul thing anyways. There's a lot of soul going on over here. With the King of Wands, could be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Doesn't have to be, but it's talking about the natural leader, right? You seeing the bigger picture. Once that Sun comes out at the end of the month, you're going to see the bigger picture because you see that your world has changed a little. Why? Because of the communication, because you got your Nine of Cups. So at the end of the month, you're saying, I am the natural born leader. I am the emperor. I am a visionary. I can overcome the challenges. Well, there it was. The challenges in the mid-month said that they're over. Challenge is over. Now I can be more career focused on my creativity, do the things I want to do, see the bigger picture of the relationship that's going on around me, see what it is I want to have fun doing, however it is. Everybody's story is a little different, but you are holding on, right, to that wand, saying this is where my passion is. I see the bigger picture within the situation, and I'm finally getting what I want. Yes. the lead over here as the Emperor. Clarify on the Emperor, please. Is the Queen of Wands. Somebody could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Because now we have the couple. Don't tell me this isn't destined. This is soulmate connection. I even said it too with the Sun. It's soul. Souls calling souls out. This is a soulmate connection. You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This is also talking about you taking your creativity back. This is my Leo card. This is my Sag card. Everybody's a little bit different. I love this one as Leo though, guys, because it shows that creativity that Leo has. It also shows how she likes to limelight, how she likes to keep herself beautiful, how she's mystical. A lot of Leos are very mystical, right? It has that zest for life, that courage. It's like if you ever met a Leo, right? You're like, that's, they're very courageous, right? Where the King of Wands is more, right, the natural born leader, the visionary, wanting to get out, having some fun. But yes, however it is, it doesn't really matter. This is destined. This is court cards fixed together. This is a match. If you can look at it this way, she's looking at him, he's looking at her. Meant to be together. That's where you're strengthening your bonds. And if this is just, you know, creating something, then you're running into this person who is going to help you be the visionary. They're going to open you, open up that mind, give you that job, help you out, help you stay determined, give you that self-confidence, that boost of self-confidence that you need. Keeping you determined, keeping you inspired. Keeping that zest for life, that happiness, that fun, that ability to create. Very passionate. And if this is a couple, like I said before, a very passionate couple, this is very passionate, very hot, very, inspiring. You guys can inspire each other as soulmates do. Destiny and strengthening the bonds over here at the very end of the month. Wow, I'm loving this reading. Clarify on that, please. Celebration. Having the celebration, going out. There's that fun again in the 5th house. Having fun, friendship, being out in the community, being recognized in the community through other people, being creative, having collaboration, finding that happiness. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Strengthening the bonds, please. The breakthrough. Ace of Swords on top of the Ace of Pentacles. Are you kidding? Now you have 3 aces. The only reason the Ace of Wands is upside down is because there was that lack of, motivation by this other person or lack of energy, but it's also what was weighing you down, remember, and causing delays. But now you see the major breakthrough. You know that through this strengthening bonds, you can feel the breakthrough. You have new ideas, new creative ideas coming, right? You have the success underneath. It's like underneath your nose, right? Sharp-minded. You understand what's going on. You have the mental clarity to see the strengthening the bonds, knowing that you guys are growing together. As we walk together, we are growing together. As I'm, if you're creating things and this is, somebody has to do with creativity in a job or a hobby or whatever it is that you're doing, that night band that you guys do on the weekend, then, however it is. But you definitely see that the new ideas are flowing, giving yourself even giving the relationship new ideas, right? We could go over here and do this. We could go over here and travel to do that. Look at that, 9 of Pentacles. Fruits of your labor, feeling like you have the rewards. There's a lot of financial independence that's also coming as well. So this could also, if you are doing, something creative for work, you could feel like you're getting your pentacles, right? Think about it like if you're an architect, but you're not sure exactly how you're going to want to build this building. I'm stuck. You have somebody come in with an innovative idea, giving you kind of the bigger picture to the situation, right? All of a sudden, you start patiently planning the situation. You're going to, hey, you know what? I have a huge breakthrough. Look at this, right? But no matter what, you're still, right now, you're the emperor again. But no matter what, it's still putting you in emperor mode, right? Because no matter what, you're seeing what it is that needs to be there. You are protected by the divine. You are in control of the situation. You are the leader. You're in leader mode. You hold the key. See, he's holding this key. He holds the key. He holds the scroll. He holds the key. Same thing, right? To be able to see things from a practical point and keep that focus and keep disciplined within the situation. It's like, I'm not going to let go of this situation. I see what's going on here, and I want to continue to strengthen this bond within the 5th house, right? So very beautiful, my friends. And let's see what portal is opening for you this month. Grab a portal card. Very important. Spirit, tell me what it is that they need to know about the portal. Overall message. Ooh. Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. And you know, it's crazy because you have 2 emperors. So this literally is, no matter what, with the Wheel of Fortune over here, a power recall. The power to understand love. The power of the 5th house. Putting yourself where you need to be. Allowing things to flow. Wow. Very beautiful. Right? And also allowing your intuition to open as you're getting a full system upload. Because once you realize that with the Magician, you'll say, you know what, I am just going to let this flow. Because you know what, something, and I do believe you guys know something is going on. It's hard for me to believe that deep down inside, you don't believe that something is about to tick. Something is about to take off. It's just that if your intuition is there, then it can kind of guide you. It's not open. You can kind of say, it's weird because I feel like something's going on. But I'm not sure because I don't really know if I can trust this gut feeling. The gut feeling is the intuition, right? So it's kind of like I'm not sure because things aren't really moving the way I want them to go, right? So you kind of keep yourself, they're not reaching out. Things are not going the way I want them to go. I'm not sure. Self-sabotage, be careful, right? But in this area right here, I'm not really worried about the self-sabotage because this is all destined. It's inevitable to happen anyways. I'm not worried about that. When things are written in stone to happen, all it's going to do is catch you off guard like it does, you know, when they contact you. It's when things are not written in stone. That's when I get worried because then that's when the self-sabotage comes. But when you have something where the soulmate is calling in something and the angels and the divine said this is going to happen because it's good for both of you, that's a little different. But you don't want to be in this energy anyways because it just doesn't feel good. You're sealing your own swords. It just doesn't feel good. Right? Because you feel defeated. So we just don't want to be in that energy. Okay? Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.